This NBA update is brought to you by FanDuel. It's not, but the irony of everything that goes on in sports nowadays with these players not able to bet, and for things like this that are coming out, but also being sponsored by the betting platforms, it makes the gray area so much more vast. But Jontay Porter last season, he was suspended indefinitely, forever, from the NBA for betting on games that he was a part of. And today, he just pled guilty for conspiracy to commit wire fraud. Essentially, the ring that he was doing last season where he was placing bets on games, it wasn't just him. There were at least 3 or 4 other individuals that were involved in this. And he was wiring illegal money across multiple lines. His sentencing is tomorrow, and typically something like this is 3 to 4 years in prison, which is just insane. This guy was in the NBA. His brother is Michael Porter Jr., the guy on the Denver Nuggets who refuses to pass the ball. Looks like Jontay Porter has no problem passing large sums of money across state lines and country lines because he's in Canada. I hope this is like a wake-up call to all the players and all the major sports league within the United States and all the different places. Don't gamble. This can happen. This should have been Shohei, if we're being quite honest with ourselves. I feel like Shohei should have definitely gotten this type of treatment. That's a different story for a different day. That'll come out at some point, and then I'll be able to analyze it. But Jontay Porter is essentially the guinea pig on this. He is case number 1. I'm sure we're going to have more in the future. But God, this is just ending horribly for this guy. And yet the NBA and all the other sports leagues will still collect that sponsorship money from DraftKings and Sleeper and FanDuel, and they'll still take all that coin. But then stuff like this happens, and it's like, what are we doing? Why is this happening?